Hey guys, end of another month means it's time to do a couple of things. We need to send a book to someone. We need to give you guys an update on what's going on with YouTube, an update what's going on with Patreon, an update on what's going on with the ads on our videos. So we'll start with YouTube because that's always the funnest topic. We have tried since our last video on the no comment thing. Some of you might have missed it. YouTube disabled the comments on tens of millions of videos apparently, including all ours. So what's actually been happening is we've noticed when we post, so they're all turned off on every video, the comments are turned off. However, we've noticed when we first post a video, for the first 30 minutes or so from when we post it, you can make comments. So we usually get a whole bunch of excited people going, oh, you fixed it, that's great, isn't it great, we can comment again. And then about 30 minutes later, all those comments disappear and comments are disabled on this video appears underneath the video, and that's it, game over. No more comments for you. So that's what it's doing. So we sent three, since the last video, we've sent, in total we've sent, oh, who knows, a dozen comments, who knows. But since the last video, we've sent 3 more emails to the YouTube creator support team. What a funny name that is. No support from them at all. To each of those 3 emails, and to, in fact, all the emails we've sent them, all we get back is a cut and paste that says, to protect children, YouTube has gone above and beyond what is necessary and has blocked comments, disabled comments on tens of millions of videos. And that's the same cut and paste every time, and it goes on and on after that about all this nonsense, propaganda nonsense, trying to convince us how wonderful they are. And it says, we know that you haven't done anything wrong, and it's not the creator's problem, you haven't done anything wrong, but to protect the children, you know, to go and be above and beyond and protect the children, this is what we've done. We've disabled the comments on tens of millions of videos. And that's all they do. And then we respond to that and say, yes, we've seen that cut and paste a dozen times already, thanks again. But would you please, you know, be aware that we check every comment on all our videos, and we've read every comment for 10 years. And we get, at one stage we're getting 500 a day. But, you know, we've read every comment made on every video for 10 years. And we don't recall ever seeing a pedophile comment, you know? A fat man in a car or a vending machine video or whatever doesn't seem to attract pedophile comments. So can't recall ever seeing a comment that could even be regarded as a pedophile comment or something that would damage children. But however, if there are any comments that are, for any reason, you know, offensive to anybody, we'll often delete them. You know, that's what we do. So we've said, look, please be aware, we've checked every comment for 10 years, we've never seen a pedophile comment, but if anything ever comes up that resembles a pedophile comment, we'll be sure to delete it as soon as it appears, you know. Would you please look at our channel and please re-enable our comment section? And in response to that, we get the same cut and paste. Thanks for reaching out. To protect the children, we've disabled comments on 10 million videos, right? Tens of millions of videos, it says. That's all we get. That's all we get. So we actually were exchanging emails with another YouTuber who's got a bigger channel than ours, and he's got the gift. He's a real diplomat, and he's a really positive guy, and his advice was actually be positive, and he said that his comments were disabled and he could turn them back on, and apparently a few other people have had that as well, where they could turn them back on. But YouTube also had the ability to disable our ability to turn them back on. So at first we did. At first we turned them all back on, and yay, okay, they're back on again, everyone was commenting again, and then they went off, and after they went off, we couldn't turn them back on again. And we know how. There's been lots of people sending us links, this is how you turn them back on. We know. The first guy told us was from one of our patrons on Patreon, told us, and we did it and it worked. And since then, since they turned them off again, they've disabled our ability to turn them back on again, and that's it, we can't turn it back on again. So they're not talking to us. The other YouTuber guy recommended we make a video. He said, you know, you got to be positive, make a video about how great YouTube is. And he's right, he's absolutely right. We've seen this over the last 10 years, lots of examples of this, where if you are a big money earner for YouTube, they will help you out. or if you know how to be on the right side of their creator support team. So, you know, we know there's some YouTubers who go to Tokyo and go to their creator space, or whatever they call it, and shake hands with the YouTube staff and do all that sort of stuff, and they're sort of loyal YouTubers, you know, and they are more likely to get help than we are, for sure. And we've seen lots of examples of that over the years. You know, at one stage there, an electronics company in Japan had given them $1,000 vouchers, so Juman, which is $1,000 vouchers at their electronics store, so YouTubers could go and buy new cameras and stuff. And they handed them out, and they handed them out to channels that were bigger than ours, that had more subscribers and more views. And they also handed them out to channels that had less subscribers and less views than ours. And they were the people who go to the YouTube things in Tokyo and shake hands with the YouTube staff and all this sort of thing. And they said at the time they were giving them to their, you know, their most enthusiastic creators to try and help them and all this sort of thing. But it wasn't really about who was making videos every day, or who was making more videos, or whose videos were more popular. It was actually just about who was being nice to the YouTube staff, right? And that's human nature, isn't it? You know, and we understand that. We understand that, but we understood that back then. That was quite a few years ago that happened. And we know if we make friends with the people at YouTube that they're more likely to help us. But it's just two-faced. You know, over the years we've had so many things come up where, you know, some of you remember we got a strike for obscene videos because one of our videos had a masturbating monkey in it, right? It said we're sexual content, right? A monkey's dick was sexual content, apparently. They'd better not watch the National Geographic channel. But we've had this has been going on for years, and we know some people think that even this week we had a video that was flagged by some loser, flagged it as being sexual content or something, inappropriate or something, and it was a video about the small socks on our fashion channel. Is these boys here wear half socks, that are little half socks, right? And it was about that. It was about men wearing half socks. That was it. There was nothing more to it than that, right? And someone flagged it, and the YouTube system upheld it, and it got age restricted, so kids couldn't watch it, right? So, you know, that was this week. And when stuff like that comes up, often people say that, you know, there's someone's got out to get us, or there's a conspiracy, or why don't YouTube like you? It's more like there definitely are some people out there that don't like us. There's people out there that don't like everybody, but yeah, there's people that flag our videos that cause us a lot of well, not a lot of hassle, that try to cause us a lot of hassle. There's no doubt about it. You know, that's been going on for years. Losers with lots of free time spend their time flagging our videos, and they know how to manipulate the YouTube system, and the YouTube system just goes, all right, yeah, naked monkeys, all right, sexual content, you know, boys in half socks, sexual content. When I say boys, they are adults. There was no underage boys in there. They were adult men wearing half socks. That was it. There's no hidden. You can see the video yourself. It's still on here. If you're over 18, you can watch it, okay? There's no sexual content. There's nothing devious about it. Nothing in there for a pedophile, right? So it's not a conspiracy by YouTube. What it is there are some losers who flag our videos and things to try and give us some grief, and the YouTube system isn't good enough to be able to recognize that, and algorithms and so on, and we'll get punished. And then the people in at YouTube don't care, basically, and they go, oh yeah, who? Don't know this guy. And it's not a conspiracy. They're not going, oh, the Japan channel. They don't know us. That's the thing. They don't know us. We're just another one of you guys, you know. And so they don't know our name. Our name comes up. Here's our channel. Please help us. And they go, oh, and they just send the cut and paste answer. It's not a conspiracy. They're not out to get us. It's just they don't give a shit. They're a big company. You know, it's the same, all those big companies. It's all about the numbers. If you earn big money for them, or you've been in their office and they know your name and they remember your name, and he's a loyal YouTuber, then they might remember you. But if you're just some dude, and we're just not going to do that. We've known about this for 10 years. We've been getting invited to stuff at Tokyo Creator Space and all this sort of stuff, and we're just not interested. You know, it's not about, our video isn't about personalities, it's not about being a YouTuber, it's not about any of that shit. Our channel is making videos about Japan. That's all we do. That's all we're interested in doing. We're not interested in having fans or being famous or our personalities or any of that bullshit. And which sort of leads on to another topic too. We've been getting lots and lots of advice from people since, well, always, but recently in particular, because all these dramas, you know, including our friend telling us we should be more positive. And he's right, you know, if he said we should make a positive video about YouTube, talking about the good things about YouTube, just can't come at it. You know, he's right. If we do stuff like that and we go and see them in Tokyo and we really, you know, we might be able to get them to help us maybe, but it isn't, it's insincere. You know, it's insincere. We just tell you, with all our videos on all the topics, you know, about Japan as well, we just tell you what we see and hear. And we're not going to bullshit. I don't know what we'd say positive about YouTube. It's a good platform that you guys enjoy. That's what's good about YouTube. The end. The YouTube company, the Google company themselves are ruthless, money-making, unprofessional, without compassion, big company out to make money, which is the nature of what they are. So that's the end of that story. But yeah, we get lots of advice. You know, there's one guy recommending there's some company. There's lots of companies these days that make the videos for YouTube. If you look at the front page videos on YouTube now, they're really professionally made, aren't they? They're shot really professionally with professional cameras, often by professional cameramen, and then edited together by professional editors. And someone said, oh, you know, there's a company in Tokyo that's doing that for lots of other YouTubers, and you should do it too. Yeah, look, we know if we want millions of views and want to make millions of dollars, we know that's how they do it. We know that, and we get invited into groups like that all the time, but that's not what we're about. You know, we don't want one of those slick channels that it's all professionally edited together. And we don't want to do that. And the other thing is, the people who watch our videos don't want us to do that either. We know that because we actually experimented a while ago with more professional introduction parts, you know, the little snippet at the beginning, hey, the Japan channel, and, you know, edited nicely with some music that was made especially for it and stuff, and another one at the end, and no one liked it. All our regular viewers who watch our videos all the time, and I don't like that, you know, I don't like that slick professional style. That's not what we're here for. And the way we see it, we don't want to do that stuff because we see that's all slick like all the others. You know, and it's slick. When we see that stuff, we think, yeah, slick, professional, fabulous. You know, but we want to do it our way, and we also want to be an alternative to that. So the people that want to watch those slick videos, and it's all about the personalities and the famous YouTuber, and here I am with another famous YouTuber. The people who want to watch that stuff have got lots of like that to watch on YouTube, haven't they? There's an endless supply of videos like that on YouTube, and that's fine, that's wonderful, you know, but we don't want to do videos like that, and the people who support us don't, and this leads us to the next topic, which is a lot of the advice we've had about is what we should do. You should go to Dailymotion, and you should go to Vimeo, and you should go to these other video sites and tell YouTube to fuck off, and you should go and do that, and you should go and do that, you should do this, you should do that, you should, you know, all these things that we should do. We don't want to do that. We're pretty happy where we are. But the other thing is, the people who support us on Patreon, and just to keep it in perspective, it's only because of the people on Patreon that we can continue making videos. So what they think and what they want us to do is really, really relevant to us. I mean, we're not going to compromise ourselves. We have had patrons suggest stuff that they think we should do, and if we don't think that's the direction we want to go, we'll just say we don't want to go. We appreciate them telling us what they think, but we aren't going to change what we do just because someone who pays us money wants us to. And we've dealt with that lots of times over the last 10 years. Companies asking us to make videos for them, you know, and we just don't believe in what they do, or we just don't want to be involved in what they do. And, you know, how much do you want to make a video about our company? Nah. We've never accepted money for any video that we've made, ever. We do accept money for listings on the English Friendly Directory, and we will make videos about companies that are on there, whether they've paid us or not, but we'll only say what we want to say and what we genuinely think. And we tell them that right at the start. Look, you know, if they say, if we put a listing on English Friendly, will you tell your people about us? And if we think they're relevant to you guys, we'll say yes, we will, but please be aware that our videos are editorial and we'll only say what we think. We won't say what you want us to think or want us to say just because you're going to pay us. See the cherry blossoms? Nice. So look, the answer to that is we don't want to go to another platform or anything else for a few reasons. One is because, and one of the big reasons is because the people who are supporting us on Patreon, and it's only because of those people that we're still making videos. We could not put the time into this channel and keep making videos if those people weren't supporting us on Patreon. We just couldn't afford the time. We'd have to take, instead of that money that we get from Patreon, we'd have to go to work for an extra few hours a day, all month long, and that would just take it with the family time and everything else. We just wouldn't have time left to do all the YouTube stuff. So, and those people have said, the majority of the people on Patreon, some have said they'd follow us anywhere, and we appreciate that, but the majority of the people on Patreon have said they want us to continue making videos on YouTube. And we understand that because we watch videos on YouTube too, and it's convenient. You can watch this video on National Geographic, and then you can, monkeys masturbating, and then you can watch another video on another channel about something else. No, it's a good platform for that, and we understand that, and so it works for a lot of people for us to be on YouTube, and we're happy with that, and we'll continue with that, and the only reason we'll stop doing that is if YouTube shut down our channel. We won't make another channel on YouTube because we've spent 10 years building up this channel and 100,000 subscribers and 90 million views and everything else, and just to start again on YouTube, we wouldn't do it. If they actually shut down our channel, we'd just go to Dailymotion, and we've already got Dailymotion. That's our backup. We always have a plan B, so our backup is Dailymotion. We've got a lot of our videos on there, and we just upload our videos every day to Dailymotion instead. So I've got to hurry up, I'm running out of time here. A couple of important things is, one is what we've been doing is to allow people the ability to still comment on our videos. We post every video every day onto Patreon, and that's been working really well. The patrons have been commenting underneath the videos just like they normally do on YouTube, and we've been interacting with them like we always do, so that's worked really well. And also we post them every day on Facebook, and people have been interacting with each other on there and commenting as well, and that's great. We also put them on Twitter, but we don't comment or respond to comments on Twitter. We just post the video on there every day. So they're the three: Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon. If you do want to make comments on our videos, they're your choices. Also, our patrons have reached the $1,300 a month goal at the moment. So so because of that, the last 3 videos we've posted haven't had ads on them. So that's really good. So that means that the viewers are getting to watch the ads with no videos, the videos with no ads. So if you're grateful for that, thank the patrons, because it's because of them we're doing that. There's no ads on those videos. Every day when we post a video, if the goal is being met, we won't put ads on the video. We'll disable the ads. And so that's really good for you guys watching, but it's really satisfying for us because it's a little one of them to YouTube, a little finger up to YouTube. They're not going to earn any money off those videos at all. Yay! So that's that. While we're on that too, the Patreon thing, it's not a random giveaway. Everybody who pledges more than $20 a month gets a signed copy of our book, How to Do Stuff in Japan. Signed copy of that book is going to go to Phil in Redondo Beach in USA. It's on its way, Phil. Thank you very much for your support. What else is on the list before I run out of time? Patreon, Dailymotion, Twitter. That's it, we've done it. So that's basically it, guys. Yeah, look, it might take, if they've disabled comments on tens of millions of videos, who knows if they'll ever fix it. How do you, the only way to fix that would be to turn them all back on. So they come up with some amazing algorithm to catch the 5 pedophiles that are on YouTube and turn all the comments back on all the videos would be about the only way to fix that. So until they can do that, we're guessing we're not going to have any comments on our videos. So, which really, really sucks, doesn't it? Really, really sucks. Really, really, really sucks. It's just unbelievable. So unfair. But we're used to the unfairness and unreasonableness and unprofessionalism, basically. We don't work for YouTube. We do business with YouTube. We have a business relationship with YouTube, and we've upheld our end. We've stuck by the rules, and we've done all the right things, and we've done all the right things by them, from in a professional way. The way we've done business with them, and the way they've done business with us has been absolutely atrocious, unprofessional. unprofessional. We're not expecting compassion or fairness or reasonableness or kindness from them, because they're a big corporate money-making machine. All we'd like from them is some professionalism, you know, and treating people the way they treat people. The way they treat people like us, like you guys and us, is terrible. Because really, the disabling comments thing is they make a big point in that cut and paste of saying it's nothing that we've done wrong. But, you know, they're punishing us because it cuts down on the views our videos get and our interaction with you guys and stuff. But they're also punishing you guys, which really sucks. Because there's 5 pedophiles out there, or 5,000 pedophiles, however many there is, supposed to be leaving comments that are damaging children. All you guys are being punished for it, which is just sucks, doesn't it? It just sucks. Hashtag YouTube sucks. Anyway, there it was. So please, again, if you're not on Patreon already, please consider supporting us on Patreon. At the moment, we have people supporting us on Patreon that are paying $2 a month. All right? We also have someone on Patreon that's paying $150 a month. What a legend that man is. I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want your name put on YouTube, but you are a legend, sir. You really are. Unbelievably generous. Talk about putting your money where your mouth is. But again, we appreciate everybody. We've got, you know, lots of people paying $2 a month, $5 a month, $50 a month, whatever. But it's because of you guys. You know, some people kept saying, when we reached that goal, some people kept saying congratulations. It's not us that should be congratulated, it's the patrons, because they're the ones that have stepped up. Thank you very, very much. More videos coming soon.